Alright people, big up on yourself. So my day today. Alright people, may I ask Father God forgive me. Yes, and because sometimes you know through greed, we do some strange things. The greed of mankind makes sometimes we do some strange things. And we the supreme beings sometimes follow. I get caught up in mankind greed for wealth and money. So first, I must, before me even go to the show, as of today, ladies and gentlemen, all of the so-called corona masks them and gloves, I lock down the business people because with me selling these corona so-called masks, ladies and gentlemen, and gloves, is like me fuel the situation. Me fuel the fake situation, and the same thing when me burn out the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, for and all the other president and prime minister around the world, except for Donald Trump's. It's like me fuel it. Me give the Chinese them strength. So people as of today, see it. Money coming in this morning, ladies and gentlemen, see it. New money coming in this morning, see it. Money coming in this morning after the mask, them see it. Brand new money, see it, ladies and gentlemen. Money coming in. So, me eat my breakfast just through the mask them and the gloves them, see it. I'm eating rich and I'm eating wealthy. See it, ladies and gentlemen, and these are not fake. As well, I can say the different codes them on the money them. So you can't say I fake them, see it. So because a lot of people say I fake money them, no. Some Star General do not do fake money. And the Prime Minister of Jamaica would have glad for you sending some fake money for come lock me up now. You understand? And charge me for counterfeit. Because me deal with them wicked from what day. Him and them Chinese friend them. You understand? See that people are making crazy money off the flipping things them. See it? I may lock down my business, ladies and gentlemen. See that? Different dollar notes. Yeah. Money is coming in. So for me, fuel the coronavirus thing, people, it is more beneficial to me than for make me lose. Me not for the music right now, people. Because you know I mean them LA Lewis, see the people. So as of today, any mask on the see with N95, LA Lewis declares that the mask is fake. They've come off of the market. So I call all of me local shop people and will sell the mask for me. Tell them so I won't be giving them no more masks after today. So me about 3,500 of them people, and when I'm done, I go burn them in front of them. For sure say, I no longer fuel the Chinese fuckery. I make money off it. So, if me can beg forgiveness for the wrongs that I've done, because it's wrong, people. Eat some okra, eat some mixed vegetable and some fried plantain. Mangoes, ripe banana, freshly squeezed orange juice, and also orange when I squeeze it. So people, I'm rich. Yeah. I'm making money. Just off of names for career. And plus, I'm a digital business, digital promotion, digital marketing. So if the world was to lock down to the people, I'll be making more money than even if the world never locked down. Making faster money. Come and buy now. I may also got the skills them for black magic, wobia, voodoo. Yes, and I'm not put that, I'm not hide it. A lot of my customers them talk about me. Remember some grandfather teach me that, so what am I gonna do? I don't have the talent already, what am I gonna do? Mass it? And after this virus thing, people, a lot of people go on luck, our charm, our magic to make back the money. Some man go lose a woman or some woman will go lose a man through this coronavirus and they go come to LLUS and say LLUS. Who some black magic or some wobia. Forget back lucky, forget back for foot. Come on it. Yeah. So if me, you know, people can lock down my corona business people. Because Mr. said that do more damage than good. And further on, the Prime Minister move like a punk. He's moving like a punk. And I don't sure for the Prime Minister people, because when the man come from China, is that them clone the man. And they see Prime Minister, trust me. What are the people make a money call? Probably some corona master order. I'll cancel it. Same thing I tell people, money call. So people, the government is not even instructing the people about even the mask. Let me tell people, the somebody supposed to be wearing the mask, people. Without customer or say LLU say post the wall or you never tell you. The people who have the corona. The uncle somebody supposed to wear the gloves and the people with the corona. The gloves I'm going to wear one time. And some people have on them gloves for 2 days, 3 days. And the Prime Minister not tell nobody about that. Nor the Medical Association not tell nobody about that. The people with the corona supposed to be wearing the mask. That's them not cough for nobody. And the cough maintain the mask. Then the mask dash it. And then if coronavirus was really here, people, all of the people who clean up the rubbish them, all the doctor them, the whole of them will have corona. The soldier them, and my police, and my police force, what the government said them send go to 7 miles, 9 miles, Buldia, then claim say, or tell lies have corona. The whole of them would be infected. Because I know not even one of them in a corona suit. And it has been long over 14 days now. Nobody has died from corona in Jamaica. And the people who you really should have been searching, Mr. Prime Minister, is the over 200 Chinese who are coming here in Jamaica who are breach security. There's a Jamaica security easy for breach. That's a Jamaica port and water easy for breach. That's Chinese can come here, over 200 of them in a submarine, have bus and truck away upon them, guard them bus and truck, and you hear one police enough for them. So, this will be now political extortion. Yeah. Because all of them Chinese now, I forgot PMA, $3 billion for state of Jamaica. I'm going to lock them up and send them back to the Chinese country. Deportation. So, and that the Prime Minister of your blood clot pay concern too. Yeah. See, you still have to go on manicure and pedicure. And a facial. So, and the common cold, ladies and gentlemen, will never get rid of. So if you overwork, and you not feel your body upon time, or if you have a draft, you're going at the sun and then going at the rain, because yesterday they mean at the hot and cold. This man woke up on a draft. So, drink some snagapus roots, take 2 plico pill, eat some mango, eat some orange, drink some fresh orange juice, I'm fit again by the later. That's the cure for the common cold, which aka corona. No. Eat orange juice, people, it's good for her. And okra, people, okra and saltfish, good. So I'm eating healthy and wealthy. So people, it is impossible for LLOs to be financially embarrassed. No, I have all of my facts before I come on TV. See that? Let's have to tell people something full of Donald Trumps. the coronavirus thing of people what the Chinese them kill off the people them down in them country. Because the people them what the Chinese them kill, the one them who them claim say are rebel, who them claim say a disturb the community. The then go town the Wuhan, them people come back them are the column for China. So China just wipe out all of them. And then send the virus for going to America and in the European country for stabilize the economy. And it work. So look at boy named Boris Johnson now. What this the Queen of England, Boris Johnson. Remember you know. Don't make me send 5 more duck over the pay you know. You're not gonna like it. Now people before they go, I'm gonna say LLO say, man when I say LLO say, when I say LLO say I show no. See that, ladies and gentlemen? The whole thing about the Chinese virus, the real name for it is Reaper. You see same thing what they do the Chinese over there? Swallow them skin up your bomb company, make them vomit, blah 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 blah. And then that go on, and they could be in the part reach in America one day, and Donald Trump say I catch it down fast. And just our licky Prime Minister, our Chinese Jamaican Prime Minister, Andrew Wallace. I'm alone to keep up the fuckers. See him take away the freedom of speech. I mean, hear nobody lick out against it. I'm one of them whole opposition leader clone him too. So, I'll be go looking for the opposition leader, ask me if I clone him. Come I know I'm good, so me know if I clone him. So, without further ado, people, when you listen to that show, yeah? This show was created on the identical thing when Chinese virus are doing right now. I think doing that, China, and all of a sudden years later dead again. And then look at the 5G down there. So two things the Chinese people want to make them dead so fast. I think the 5G.
This film is pretty gnarly. What I imagine would happen if Mad Max and 28 Days Later had a baby. The Reaper virus outbreak occurs in Glasgow on April 3rd, 2008, with no identified cause, although it is hinted by both the narrator at the start and... Hey guys, what is happening? Miat here with Film Comics Explained, and today we'll be looking at the Reaper virus as featured in the 2008 sci-fi action thriller, Doomsday, directed by Neil Marshall and starring Rona Mitra, Adrian Lester, and Malcolm McDowell. The film shows the outbreak and spread of the fictitious Reaper virus in Scotland and the subsequent breakdown in society that follows it. This film is pretty gnarly, what I imagine would happen if Mad Max and 28 Days Later had a baby. The Reaper virus outbreak occurs in Glasgow on April 3rd, 2008, with no identified cause, although it is hinted by both the narrator at the start and one of the Prime Minister's officials that the virus was nature's way of creating balance in a world that was overpopulated and unstable. Reaper kills hundreds in days and eventually thousands of people by the end of the first week. The victims would have to endure a long and painful death, displaying fever and large boils on the outer skin as the individuals hemorrhage internally.
See? The same thing they married to Chinese. Fever, vomiting, them skin start swell up, so they must start burn them and see the same thing they do in the show you. So how comes all the Chinese them are lucky? That's the same show here and the same thing happened to the Chinese them. And then them jump on Switzerland one here.
Start, and one of the Prime Minister's officials, that the virus was nature's way of creating balance in a world that was overpopulated and unstable. Reaper kills hundreds in days and eventually thousands of people by the end of the first week. The victims would have to endure a long and painful death, displaying fever and large boils on the outer skin as the individuals hemorrhage internally. The panic and fear caused by this leads thousands of people to head to the border between Scotland and England in search of safety. Martial law, along with a curfew, is in...
Alright people, tell me some of the facts right now. The outbreak and the panic make enough people run over in England and they look at the thinking boy Boris Johnson. No, I still tell people in England. Donald Trump said in it. That's why I say over Scotland, I write one name, or over Ireland, you see church people dead because them taking the Chinese them and fuck reach them because China deliberately make the people escape. And when Donald Trump started to leak the message now, And start say, boom, them want to spread lies at Donald Trump's, make the CIA them go over there and try to thief the virus, and the virus broke. In a Wuhan. And them kill off the Wuhan people, because Wuhan people them love America, I love England, I love the outside world. And China say, you know, the Wuhan people will get China corrupt. Kill off the whole of them blood clot 13 million or 10 million of them. Then when the people say, what's most people got from Wuhan? They go about a vacation, the people got on 10 million people got on vacation, look at China not to boy, watch me and know. How I say that piece of woman over the pound and say, who do not go to what they could do? You say like how Boris Johnson not even know what him, all them can't even him love life mash up. Don't me tell something like a mash up Boris Johnson love life people, or the see it happen. Don't me tell something like Boris Johnson can't sleep in bed, or the see it happen. Don't ramp with me. Don't fucking ramp with me. Like and share people, invite people and show you, that show you, I go show you the real thing. No, I want to conduct the thinking Prime Minister now. I don't like him. I don't like the Prime Minister again. I like Babs Grange. Big up the real Prime Minister people of Jamaica. You understand? Big up the real Prime Minister Ardley Shaw. And if I Ardley Shaw, Christopher Tufton. And if I Christopher Tufton and Pernell Charles, but Pernell Charles kind of shy, so them now go give him it. You understand? Andrew for resign. Or they look a clone named Andrew for resign. He's a wicked man. And the man who make martial law now with the Jamaica people for force the people to take the virus. I'm so sure one because you have a thing of force virus now for one of them must be Spain or Italy or one of them places. A force virus will take billions of dollars from the China. Who want the China things. So Donald Trump make sure to tell the people, I'm going to show you Donald Trump say Donald Trump said he won't make the cure be more dangerous than the virus. So Donald Trump said showing a sign and tell the other country them say you want the cure go fucking kill the virus. So big up Donald Trump's people. America, only for rate Donald Trump as the greatest hero. Call Donald Trump Superman. No, L.A. Lusa the Superman. Call Donald Trump's Captain America. Yeah, L.A. Lusa and the Superman, Donald Trump's Captain America. Yeah. I mean the lightning god torn. Or you say both don't have the lightning god thing already like. So listen people.
Implemented in an attempt to diffuse was nature's way of creating balance in a world that was overpopulated and unstable. Reaper kills hundreds in days and eventually thousands of people by the end of the first week. The victims would have to endure a long and painful death, displaying fever and large boils on the outer skin as the individuals hemorrhage internally. The panic and fear caused by this leads thousands of people to head to the border between Scotland and England in search of safety. Martial law, along with a curfew, is implemented in an attempt to defuse the situation. All major transport routes, including air travel, ocean travel, and road, are all closed, while Scotland is placed under quarantine. With no cure and no vaccine, the people were asked to stay at home and wait for help to come. Many people took to the streets to confront the military presence stamping on their civil liberties. One such altercation saw one of the soldiers shooting a man infected with the Reaper virus, along with several other innocent people, causing the infected blood to splash onto many more. Furious by his actions, the angry mob soon turned violent, demanding justice, freedom, and blood. We see the horde breaking through the barricades while simultaneously being gunned down as they make it to the border, only to find that the military is in the final stages of building a large wall separating the two land masses. Our protagonist, Eden, is only a child during the outbreak. During the attempted exodus, she is accidentally shot in the eye by the military. A soldier then sacrifices his place on the last helicopter leaving Scotland to allow the girl to make it to safety. The giant wall that separates both Scotland and England stands at 30 feet and was made of thick reinforced steel. Running for 29 kilometers, it essentially cut Britain in half. The waters surrounding Scotland were heavily patrolled and mined for resources, while the landmass was declared a no-fly zone. Anything attempting to make it in or out was shot down without hesitation. While the rest of the world moved on, the infected bodies continued to decay. With no government support and emergency services available, social order collapses, giving rise to anarchy, which runs rampant within Scotland. What follows is some of the most gruesome displays of violence and cruelty, as people struggle to survive. With little food, the survivors fed on dogs, rats, and eventually each other. Almost 3 decades later, after all the lights in Scotland had faded, now an adult and working as a cop, Eden and her team crack down on a people smuggling ring and inadvertently find the first infected cases within the UK. With the outbreak soon to take over London, a crisis session is held where the leaders decide to implement the same strategies that we used in Glasgow. Desperate for answers and ultimately a cure, Eden's chief asks her to head back to Scotland in search of a Dr. Kane, who could hold the potential answers for finding a cure. With recent satellite photos showing what appears to be the existence of survivors, eager for a chance to test herself and hopeful that she will find some sort of catharsis, we see Eden leading the mission into Scotland. Nothing could prepare her team for what they're about to encounter. Fueled by decades of pain, poverty, and neglect, the civilization that awaits them has been split in two by a father and son at war. The city is run by Kane's son, Saul, who is wild and ultra-violent, and his people show no mercy, killing and eating a few members of Eden's squad in the most savage way. After a brief struggle, Eden and her team finally make it to the country to find Kane, played by the legendary Malcolm McDowell, who runs it like his medieval forefathers. I admired the clash between the father and son, as it was the literal and metaphorical representation of the age-old struggle between the old world and the new. What's most interesting about this film isn't the Reaper virus. The virus is merely a catalyst for the fear and paranoia that causes people to do the most atrocious things in the name of self-preservation and in the presence of lawlessness. Made 6 years prior to the Scottish referendum, I couldn't help but feel that this was a political allegory signifying Scotland's frustrations and love-hate relationship with the UK and its place within it. The best thing about this film has to be Eden. She's not afraid of conflict, she revels in it, and the greater the opponent, the more fun she seems to have. She is the ultimate badass, resourceful, brutal, and unrestrained. We notice that she's right at home when she arrives in Scotland, which is why she ultimately decides to stay, where violence and power give her the reins as queen of the new world. Well, that's all that we have time for. I'm curious to hear what you guys thought of the movie, so please share that in the comments below.
So people, so you see it? So that's why you see over that local country, that Scotland or what they want him, the most thing broke out. It was planned. And the Chinese, them, is in the heart of it. Yeah, call back in a couple of seconds there. I'm on the show right now. Yeah? So people, so now I want to say, what I'm telling you, everything was planned, stage. So the Chinese them now, them need the algae them from the sea, them need the Caribbean precious herbs and medicine and spices them, and they know them have to pay trillions of dollars for it. Worse when L.A. Lewis become Prime Minister. You look at them politicians over there now, the more they love liquor, they love free money, and I love the business. So, Donald Trump just saved American life. Because the Chinese them do send it over America next. Because they already success by finally cleaning out the rebels out of the country, which is the Wuhan people them. So, with a thing like this, and the world knows how the Chinese create the virus, deliberately send it over to other countries. Because remember now, if you have a virus, and you wait till it kill off over 10 million people, and you know it's an airborne disease, and a disease what travel through people, and you open up your airports anywhere, and make other people go over Scotland and go over, look a bit to go over England. And if Donald Trump never lock the border, they would have smuggled a whole lot more through Mexico. So Donald Trump smart. That's why Donald Trump build the fucking wall. So when they find out, sir, Donald Trump watch them show you now. And they prepare. Remember now, Donald Trump's lock out billions of dollars of that business for the Chinese about America. So them not like that. They know so Elelus a Wobe man. And Elelus got a back there for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth. They know so Elelus is a Freemason. So them know say fucking around Elelus or cause them grief. The people are making money. But the money I've got done after them go for crash. So I go back to regular business of people. I won't let the cure be dangerous than the problem itself. It is impossible for coronavirus to do any human being nothing. But the Reaper virus now, what Chinese create? I tell the wickedness. And then the vaccine now people are going to be a zillion times wickeder. 1 zillion times wickeder than the Reaper virus itself. Because it's going to take you a long-term killing. And then when you have sex a girl and she get baby, it will go in and a baby there. So the medicinal empire will make billions of dollars. And have the mind control thing in it. That's what Donald Trump said, you know, one thing country. That's why you see the Chinese them set up some business people in America where they make billions of dollars for tell people them say Donald Trump's are evil and them are racist and one bag of thing. Well, we already know that Donald Trump is not a racist. Donald Trump does support black people from the college. From him a millionaire to a billionaire of black people Donald Trump's already. So they make Donald Trump look like him and the killer. And I know many of them said, what do the Chinese them? Or them know say them have a virus where kill off, them Reaper virus, where kill off trillions of people. And can kill off trillions of people. And they release it. And never tell Mama Queen about it. And they never tell the boss about the China. We've sued the Chinese and the billions of dollars people for damage control. Then the Chinese will tell you about them have a cure for it. Of course, we don't have a cure for it and I want to make it. No scientists are released. A virus we got to follow. No, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado. Without further ado, see the next one, huh? So, LLUs have no political agenda right now. My agenda is pure human safety. Saving life. The world cannot be overpopulated, people. Because you have lambs in the world like crazy. And they have underground lambs again. It's just some of them quillionaires that all age reach them. And they feel like everybody for dead with them. And the Chinese them are cannibal. And them wood too short. Can't fuck no real woman. If you make the woman them feel it. So they feel like everybody for dead with them wood. And now we make it up with Chinese. So ladies and gentlemen, without want to play the next one again. And watch out for the 5G people, whatever release now, kill off the people again. The Chinese them say them release 5G. And the 5G is more wickeder than them coronavirus, what them claim say. Them Reaper virus. Say the Chinese Reaper virus. I'm not want to go no bull crap in the people. One time I go no things, I want to go into original, you know. Phenomenon 1. See it again, people.
America will again and soon be open for business.
Alright, Donald Trump, big up yourself, madam. Listen, people.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
People, want to love Donald Trump's. If you don't love Donald Trump after that video I'm showing you, you wicked, you really deserve to dead from the Reaper Chinese virus here. I don't know, really deserve for Andrew Holness in a Jamaica killing off innocently with the new Chinese vaccine or Andrew Holness get billions of dollars. You can't buy me out, Sita. This is just one deal. Hey, people, remember, you know, Trillionaire Record is the #1 digital distribution, promotion, and marketing company. Sita, in this thing of people, we can't support it because if LLs are supported, if me, say me march with the Chinese and Andrew them people, the whole world dead off. Because I'm very likable. Uncle somebody like LLs a bad mind. I never feel like what them say me. See the people, as of today, now a couple thousand of the mass them, I go burn them. Because me go support the system. Jamaica don't need the mass people unless you Europe a rubbish truck and them thing there. And you're in a dusty place and Jamaica used to dust by now. Oh, I look at coffee and them thing there and then nothing. See that? One case I'm finding about Trinidad. And I told Trinidad go like them licky. Them still letting 2 Chinese people over there. And fuck reach them. You understand? People say Donald Trump say talk to them bossy.
Very soon. A lot sooner than 3 or 4 months that somebody was suggesting America will again and soon be open for business.
Yeah?
Very soon.
Very soon.
A lot sooner than 3 or 4 months that somebody was suggesting. A lot sooner. We cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem. Suggesting. A lot sooner. We cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem.
What
At the end of he was suggesting a lot sooner. We cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem. A lot sooner. We cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem.
All right, people. So Donald Trump's just telling us, and the coronavirus, when they look at the stinking Chinese them release to kill off millions of people, but Donald Trump's lacking border. Look at that thinking Prime Minister named Boris Johnson. I'm going to send 2 more up and go fuck him up tomorrow night. Watch me and him. We didn't look at racist himself. Like I'm gonna flap the Queen. Boris Johnson, man, tell you something. If you bet nobody give the Queen bad name, watch me here. Long live the greatest Queen that the world's ever seen. Queen Elizabeth. You want Donald Trump, people? So, Andrew Holness can't answer that. Andrew, you already get billions of dollars from the Chinese and the US. Cool, take the money. Them can't take it back for you. And them can't do nothing. Because you're Jamaican, a matter of fact, we don't enough Andrew the real Jamaican. We don't enough after the clone Andrew, because when the man come up from China, be a fuck him and go on with Bumbaclaw. Be a fuck with the Prime Minister going for the come from England. I really, and someone like the free talk. Because him chicken up and go to the Chinese water. See that people, if one of them water here, I'm not drinking no water. If one of them water here, because the Chinese water, they don't drink enough people. Them drop liquid and become a police and a soldier them. A police and a soldier. Don't eat no food from the police station. Don't drink no water from the police station where the government go now. No government food, no Chinese food on to eat. Tell the commissioner say on already good, on the belly full, on eat on the yard already. Because what they do, they will plan to drop the mind control thing and the police thing. Like what they do now there, that's why the killing start. You know, so for them lock off the killing cut off from there, then the Prime Minister lock off the fucking water again. Start sending back the truck water. I saw the killing start okay, at Jamaica up. You're gunfire. I know. I'm not afraid of that. Never been afraid of that. So the Prime Minister can't come kill me. I'm going to make sure I set 200,000 rascal over man. If anything happen to me, the Chinese have to run out of Jamaica. And my uptown and my secret society friend them. What the Chinese want to mash up them business. Andrew Holness, you're the bigger than the Freemason of Jamaica, the Caribbean. You're the bigger than society people. You're like a poor youth out of the Prime Minister. To Bruce Gold go and look a fucker. I will say, alright, we like you. And that is how you repay away. So people say the real president, say the real Prime Minister, say the real man here. You are the boss say. The man say, him now make the
suggesting a lot sooner. We cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem. At the end of the 15-day period, we'll make a decision as to which way we want to go, where we want to go, the timing, and essentially we're referring to the timing of the opening, essentially the opening of our country. We are going to save American workers, and we're going to save them quickly.
Yeah.
And we're going to save our great American companies, both small and large.
What up,
This
Donald
was
Trump?
a
So I'm telling people, now Andrew Wallace locked down Jamaica and have the black people in business and the white people in business not in him heart. So, that's why I go on to England now. People, landlord put them out because the landlord want them rent, and the stinking Boris Johnson locked down the country. When he knows say, as I look a part of the coronavirus there, and he know what to test people with. Corona people. And the Queen Boris Johnson will fuck up, you know. At England, Boris Johnson will shake up. I feel Boris Johnson come like Andrew Wallace now. The Chinese them pay him off, you know. Yeah, I'm talking for him looking more to the King of England. Boris Johnson go suck your bum post to King of Blood Touch England. I want Queen of England, no others a Queen. And if the Queen decides she should jump on a spaceship, and Charles will put upon that, but boy, you're the King of England. But from my look, I want to become the King of England. I believe in us who don't study Boris Johnson. We sit down and study from your band till you come up till now. Boy, what on King of England? King of England, you bum buckler, post all about King of England. And the Queen now size up, you look at the poor and poverty, look at eat that stinking boy, where your father just look at eat that government work, and you go to college and thing, and we decide, all right, we're going to put in a car to my boy there, fuck himself, and we have to fire him. Remember, you know? Remember what the Prime Minister of England can work the prison system at Jamaica, you know, and we have to fuck him up, hold him now, I say lose him job, I have to resign. Boris Johnson, tell I already, don't fuck with Jamaican. And you fuck around with the wrong Jamaican them. The digital web Jamaican them. We send web through phone. Or one time web ancestors them have sent it through letter and sent per ship. We send web now through phone, Boris Johnson. I wrap it if I have a picture, everything done. People, and if you believe a joke, I'm test you out. Call the number 7734594. Any science know our people. Call we. See it here. Go to $500,000 if it don't work. Don't run put it. Boris Johnson could not thinking John Koyo. They say, well, fuck you up one day when they send the people back at Jamaica. And you want to come flap the Queen out, but you want to become the Queen. Hey, Boris Johnson, having the Chinese and tell Boris Johnson, how we can let him become the King of England. Help us with this new vaccine. Because with a new vaccine, I'm going to tell you, opposition leader in England, if you make Boris Johnson continue with them fuckery, who don't want to live to become Prime Minister. Because same thing with the PMP, they tell them, and the other people who want to become Prime Minister. If Andrew succeed with these people, Ardeshir Christopher Tufton, who don't want to become Prime Minister, because Jamaica different than like 4 years, like, or 2 terms like America. In Jamaica, one Prime Minister can have power for 200,000 years. So people, the Chinese them don't tell Boris Johnson, tell Andrew Wallace, or program the clone Andrew Wallace. See? Sell out the Jamaican people and kill them off. Then make martial law and do a forced injection upon the people. When you do the forced injection now, people, you have to now take the mind control injection and the virus injection. So the cure I got wickeder than the virus itself. So Donald Trump still right there. And I may tell you now. So the guys, I may have my facts right. I'm going to tell Donald Trump some facts right. I'm going to tell them people who make the movie for the facts right. But anyway, the president to talk. Let the president speak.
worse than the problem itself. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem. At the end of the 15-day period, we'll make a decision as to which way we want to go, where we want to go, the timing, and essentially we're referring to the timing of the opening. essentially the
years.
opening of our
Are
country.
we gone over?
We are
hold on, Donald Trump.
going to save.
Donald Trump's at the end of the 15-day period. Hold on, people. Money call come in. Yeah, people, sorry about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump still at the end of the 15-day period. 15-day period. At the end of the 15-day period. And now the Prime Minister of Jamaica gone over, give we 15 more days. And look at Licky and Wicked too. The man importing some Chinese doctor mixed with some Cuban doctor, one paid Cuban doctor much $100,000 per one for come down here. So by next week, when they pass in martial law, they're going to force inject the people in Jamaica with the virus. Because the Chinese and claim them have Jamaica and take it from England and America. So even if you don't have the injection, people, the virus, that are the coronavirus, not the Chinese virus, because the Chinese virus is not there. Because if the Chinese virus was here in Jamaica now, people, the Chinese would have smuggled and come to Jamaica here. Because no Chinese don't eat that. They might look like short and look fool, but they're not fool. They're very smart. And they're deadly. They're scavengers. Not all of them. But the billionaire them, one of them fuckery, most of them are scavengers. Them eat people raw, them eat animals raw, them eat everything raw, and them eat them alive. If you can eat a cow live, you can eat a dog live, a human being. And if you can mince up human being and put them as bull beef and then end up eat it, I don't take it away from myself, I eat a human being live. And these are the people now, ladies and gentlemen, who our Prime Minister of England and our Prime Minister of Jamaica is backing and is linking and knocking head with. But let Mr. President talk. So Donald Trump's kind of said this at the end of the 15th year, and our Prime Minister them extend our lockdown.
American workers, and we're going to save them quickly.
Manners.
And we're going to save our great American companies, both small and large. This was a medical problem. We are not going to let it turn into a long-lasting financial problem. Started out as a purely medical problem, and it's not going to go beyond that.
No.
It's very important that we totally protect our Asian American community in the United States and all around the world. They're amazing people, and the spreading of the virus is not their fault in any way, shape, or form.
No, the leader.
They're working closely with us to get rid of it. We will prevail together. It's very important.
Yeah. That's Donald Trump's people.
World on edge. People are looking to their leaders for reassurance and answers. Unfortunately, we have him. So last night, the president...
So, them still pay some people for try to talk them Donald Trump's. Like how them pay some people come from a program and try to talk them those. But at the end of the day, we're saving life. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pick one order. Oh, find it. You know what Andrew Wallace said right now. You know what? Don't know Boris Johnson. Don't tell what Boris Johnson Andrew Wallace said now. This is nonsense.
You hear me attack, farmer fly with the niggle and a keep blood. That's what me say, me kill and a million of them one day and them can't charge me with that them murder for them.
Alright, people will have to find it. God, them said, hey, let's get the facts right. Some more me tell people things. I like Andrew Wallace people, but I don't like him fuckery. I don't like him licky this, and I don't like him selloutness. People, we used to be the Jamaican what the whole world look up to for guidance and protection. We used to be the Jamaican of Michael Manley, Edward Seaga. But when we had the CIA, they did a war, the man them stand up for it, and nobody and busy about death or nothing like that. We used to be that kind of Jamaica. We used to be the Jamaica where Marcus Garvey there was stand up and fight for black people freedom. You understand? But Marcus Garvey them successful that and fight for black people freedom. But now, we're at a different. Professor Swaby, one of the greatest herbal doctors of America, look up to Jamaica and said this is the land that inspired him. And now, Jamaican link up. Remember the people, if it was like slavery thing now, with the whip and the shackle them, we could have managed that. We could have fight through that all over again. But Andrew Wallace, who put you that the wickedest slavery people, economical slavery, how do you break out of that? All the greatest white man, when they find out, say them come in the bankruptcy, them commit suicide and jump off a building and kill themselves. People who are mortgaged, have heart attack, arthritis, take it to heart and kill themselves. And that Boris Johnson put back America in. And that Andrew Wallace put back Jamaica in. People are going to lose them business. After this thing, if Andrew Wallace keep up them fuckery and Boris Johnson keep up them fuckery, and all the American people and all the England people and the Jamaican people have ransom and lock down them business. And open up them Walmart and them big store. Want to pork the common man business. People have to stay in them house when there's no threat of such. It's easy. Go from house to house. I make the people go to them normal doctor and quarantine themselves. Test themselves. Have them card. I say, yeah, we'll go to the normal doctor. At least the local doctor gonna make enough money now. But we're not going to send the thing now for the Chinese doctor, them make $billions and the Chinese them people them who create the disease. And say them come with the cure now. Them create it now, them come with the cure. That's business. And then you have to buy the cure, and then the cure will go last for over, and then a 5-year mandatory system for everybody to take it for the next 5 years. People, listen to this, man. God, I believe I joke them together, man. I believe I joke them together.
Nations article coming out on March 17th, 2020. Law was passed on Thursday, March 12th, 2020. Denmark has passed an emergency law that allows for the government to force people to take a vaccine for coronavirus.
Denmark.
The emergency law gives authorities sweeping powers to tackle the COVID-19 pandemic and will remain in force until March 2021. Citizens who refuse to be tested for the coronavirus will face fines and potential prison time and will be prevented from entering shops, grocery stores, public institutions, and hospitals, while also being restricted from using public transport, as well as enforcing quarantine.
All right, people. So, on system that tonight, licky Denmark. What the Chinese have them by them balls, like all of Andrew Wallace. Denmark, people. What claim say? Them are the Chinese them assault. Denmark, people. Forced arrest. Forced vaccine. That means that if you don't want it or you don't want it, you have to take it. The police them, boom. Then the wicked thing, the police themselves have to take it. Denmark, people. And the minister said, no. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Forced vaccination law has been passed in Denmark.
Forced vaccination law.
Denmark passes law enabling forced coronavirus vaccinations. Article coming out on March 17th, 2020. law was passed on Thursday, March 12th, 2020. Denmark has passed an emergency law that allows for the government to force people to take a vaccine for coronavirus. The emergency law gives authorities sweeping powers to tackle the COVID-19 pandemic and will remain in force until March 2021. Citizens who refuse to be tested for the coronavirus will face fines and potential prison time and will be prevented from entering shops, grocery stores, public institutions, and hospitals, while also being restricted from using public transport, as well as enforcing quarantine.
Now, Uno, have you said me that my facts right? The Bible tell you no. Man shall perish of lack of knowledge. And the minister said no. "99% of America can't disagree with Trump. Because if them disagree with Trump, that means that them they're on a suicide mission. Louis Farrakhan did come tell you from 2000, from 1990, from 2018 about the vaccine when they must send come. See there? The show itself tell about the vaccine. And so long the show they make? Can't take the call right now, I deal with my show. I'll call me back later. Who am most to feel sorry for people? I'm a police, I'm an army. Because them have got forced to take it. Them have got forced them look at data and them look at son to take it. All because the politicians sell out the country. I mean, big enough to prove myself, me tell a lie. Me need me and the Prime Minister of Jamaica to go up on a debate right now. And if I lose the debate, they can lock me up and throw the key. And if the Prime Minister lose the debate, which I know I'm going to lose it, he just confess and go to church and go beg God to give him for him wicked sin that he have done. Beg God for the wicked deed that them have done. Him and the other minister, they want to know what the Chinese them they coming. Because this plan with the Prime Minister from a long time. For them go to China and then give the first $10 billion or $20 billion US. Because the Chinese them have it like that. $20 billion US to the Prime Minister, joke money that. Then just buy Jamaica. You know what say the Chinese them buy Jamaica people? You say what no? You just say what no? I'm going to tell you all the Chinese them buy Jamaica. And I can prove it that they buy Jamaica. And if when I tell you no, if you can prove that lie, I tell, I'm going to this, going to this, going to this, and some more where it come from, and then I carry on a mask and just tell people. You just say, want to know, no, want to know, give me to the patois, because more keep up my Jamaica language, and more the people, them, before them dead out, the members say, we need to chat some patois, because Andrew wants to kill off the dirty rascal down here. Glad me have a blood clot link with the alien and can jump in a spaceship or jump in a submarine, you know. And I said, the submarine over here, over there. For me, just call my little Freemason friend and tell him, say, yo, send the submarine over here, right there. When I jump in and gone millions of miles under the water, I'm gone over one of my local place them. Got the help put in Jamaica and England. I'm not for it, I reach England, so before that we were blood clot get to the Boris Johnson, thinking that it's Boris Johnson, and send someone up over there so fuck him up with the Wobia. Can't afford at least I joke me them because I'm sure I fuck him up with the Wobia now. See it, only live to see it, don't it? People can't mess with blood clot and they lose, so what can I do with them? They say go fuck up Boris Johnson to work. Only that's a one, no? Say one man, say one. Alright. What do black man go there and they chop their teeth now for? But them very nourishing. Them yeah? Bad like Viagra when they eat all some of them mango yeah? Make them have sex like whoa. Alright, one more. One more. If you don't want to know, say Jamaica by the Japanese by the Chinese I mean. Anja Wellness have no allegiance to Her Majesty the Queen and no loyalty to America again. I'm telling you, no. How can it be now? That's Jamaica, we have immigration law. Or just talk with me, I'm not going to talk right now. At the first man I got left no tight. I'm not going to talk now. When I ask a question, I'm just say yes or no. Without you say yes or no, I won't continue the show. I will wait for you. I'm not going to talk now, right? Alright. How can Jamaica have immigration law, borders law? We do have those things, yes or no? Ladies and gentlemen, yes or no? We do have those things. Every country do have them, don't it? Black love. Now, every country do have those things. Black love say never look stupid now. Black love, never look stupid. All I do is win no matter what. I don't come on TV and say I'm a fox, because now they're going to prove me wrong. So ladies and gentlemen, if we don't want to prove now, say China of Jamaica lock. Now, in the coronavirus, the so-called coronavirus epidemic the other day, when it killed millions of Chinese people in a war, and enough of the other Chinese people never to know where go on. And then they run out of China because they feel say it doesn't reach our freedom part. And the China lock off them border, lock off them TV, lock off them radio, lock off everything, so no outside people can't know what go on, and they said China themselves leak it. Now when it finally leak, the Chinese them now smuggle coming at Jamaica. Because the whole world started lock them borders, started lock airports, started lock everything. So the Chinese them can't come in a plane, can't come in there now. What them do now, people? Them jump in a them submarine. And you know how much millions of miles from China to Jamaica. That means now one day them jump in there long time before Jamaica even know about it. And by the 10th day now, because probably 10 days it takes. So by the 10th day or 8th day when Jamaica start get crazy about it, I say, yo, China a boom down, America a boom down. Boop. Jamaica lock them borders, black love. Here comes now 25 submarine from China to Jamaica. 25 submarine. Broad daylight. But I say I can't find it because we love some of my facts right. Now, where is the Prime Minister now for? See that, Google it. 25 Chinese submarine come to Jamaica illegally. See it? I have to type it in. I don't have to type it in. I just talk it in. 25
Blessed love viewers and subs. Hope you guys having a great, amazing day. You don't know what time it is. We have to talk about this because right now we see the China them go so boom and make illegal entry in a Jamaica because yo them come on a submarine and the worst thing about it them have a white fan and wait for them. So right now I want to know if it is we can't say no to nobody because even when we are say no, we don't want them there. Them still find a way for come in. Watch me. If China now let we, oil and powder also we going, So why is it them can't stay out? I mean them eager to give us some with them have, and this are the most sharing thing them ever have with them want give away. And watch what me I tell you, we don't need it, so we need them to stay which part them come from. Stay at them yard, you understand? Not only that, but at this point in time, me I tell you some more than love for the near the Prime Minister. Because honest to God, me I tell you something, people are gonna say me wicked and me heartless. But the truth be told, you see like how them want to come in, illegal entry, me I tell you say every one of them with their Jamaica, if them did it from 10 year, 20 year before they start me say more than send them home. You know why more than do it? Because all of them resemble, all of them favor. So me I go send home all of them. And this is the thing there. Since them are gonna make them way for coming after we say no and them are coming by the sea. Then again the next question is if them are coming by the sea with the Coast Guard and them there, we say well then patrol the sea and all these things. You see, say me I tell you say boy our borders not watch me, we borders them slack up, we borders them need for lockdown, and this is the same reason why you find so much guns and ammunition in our country and so much violent things are happen there because here we borders them not secure. Because watch me now, them people are heading from downtown Kingston and yo, hold on, let me show you the video because I think I joke me and make you see it. Wanna watch a video?
But now come out of the building. Watch it. Should this is the getaway van there wait for them.
Wait. Oh, Ratty.
This is the white van there wait for them.
Jesus, them guys spread it now.
What the fuck?
Those are subs, you know, see that video, yeah. Here, me, I beg enough for don't share it. Me not talk about no likes right now. This is not about likes. This is not about likes, believe you me. This is about making the word reach all about because here what we have to protect we. If we not protect our own Jamaican people, then how we go protect we? And the government see all this, you know, watch me run out, you know, and send back everybody, you know. Watch me not busy as if wave them legal down there, them not legal down there. Send them home because you want all of them resemble. And I like say you can look on the one day and know the one they different. All them favor. So ship them back since them are coming illegal. And this is the thing there. Viewers and subs do not talk to me.
Alright, people.
Do you know your exact life purpose? You know your destiny. I'm gonna show you 3 ways you can figure it out. I wasn't.
So yeah, viewers and subscribers, come back to T-Bop Around TV. Now 3 stories more if you talk about. Police with ratchet in a hand and then gun and pepper spray and telephone on the ground. That we are going to talk about, viewers.
Alright, so people, so I'm telling you. So, and me, I said, how much submarine come at Jamaica, not this alone of people, different parts, you know, with over 200 Chinese in the middle of the epidemic of the Chinese killing virus. And you know, you're the Prime Minister say, yo, or the Minister of Security say, yo, we need to find these Chinese and quarantine them. We need to find out. But Elephant Man coming in one country, pan plane. Elephant Man coming in one country, pan plane. And now when he go quarantine himself for him house, them still send police go for Elephant Man, for lock up Elephant Man, for send him go a court, for never declare where one of the country where I come from. Elephant not declare the way we come from. The pilot them know where elephant come from. It's stamping an Elephant Man passport. So, I disrespect them, I disrespect Elephant Man when I'm going to say, where do you coming from? Or if I ask me where I come from, I come my yard, me say coronavirus, or me say the Chinese virus out there is killing off the people them. So I'm coming back home. So check me at the airport. You're not supposed to have the thing at the airport to check the people them. So nobody's supposed to come in at Jamaica people with the virus. Because at the airport, the Prime Minister is supposed to have everybody in them Chinese disease suit, mask them, full white like what LLS wear, No face a show. The immigration them test you. Oh, you have coronavirus. Put him over there. Because remember, you know, coronavirus can't fly from the sea, come over, you know. It have to come through human beings. So, the Prime Minister now run the country good. So you're supposed to have the people from the airport and from the shipping wharf them. No. 200 odd Chinese come in Jamaica people. Over 200 odd. They say 200 odd, but I think it's over 200 odd. Because you know Jamaica we're not too good for maths. Also with the money run. Numbers fly past. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 200, 500. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15. Oh, here's $200 million more. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I was a recount already. So we forgot who fly past because the money they was count the money we buying. So, ladies and gentlemen, why the Prime Minister now for them blood clot Chinese there? And quarantine them, but him gonna lock them 7 Mile bull beer now for carrying the Chinese virus and gonna give the people them out the first. And then no, gonna give me police and a soldier the first. People, let me tell Andrew this. Andrew, we the Freemasons, we the secret society, we're not sleeping. Our business and the Chinese them come from lockdown. Our bank, the Chinese them come for bankruptcy. You already get your billions of dollars. Andrew, resign. We need Adley Shaw for come Prime Minister. Them man they love the country. I will need Christopher Tufton. But probably Christopher Tufton get that money to come. I don't know Christopher Tufton is a man who used to hold him orders. But I don't know the Prime Minister run him at one time. No, the Prime Minister, arms and gloves in back. So I feel Christopher Tufton. So Christopher Tufton, no disrespect, we love you, but we're going to skip you out. Babs the Grinch turned Prime Minister if on the Adley Shaw. And if on the Babs the Grinch or Adley Shaw, we want DK Duncan or whatever name, Prime Minister. Them man are good people, them man they love the people. Them. Babs Grinch love the people to the art. I know some Babs Grinch not gonna fuck with. She would dead there and grumble, but if she in a position, fuck her can't go on. Babs Grinch is like Portia Simpson Miller. Them love the people. Adley Shaw love Jamaica gone to bed. See that? Them put him as Minister of Agriculture and the Prime Minister still not giving the right support for make agriculture do what they want to do. Because they have them agenda. Taking billions of dollars of food from overseas instead of from Jamaica we can grow it. Idle hands with idle hands. What is the Prime Minister doing for the country? More than what can spread the coronavirus. Yeah, what Donald Trump said? The cure is more deadlier than the virus. And I mean, so the American president go sue him. Tell the American president he might create mischief. Tell Hollywood when Hollywood put it out in the movie, we are in a time. People, the Bible tell you now, my people shall suffer and shall die because of lack of knowledge. People every night I go to my bed, we run through a whole heap of books, we run through a whole heap of movies, we run through a whole heap of documentary. That's why I could have known say, LA stack up with them corona blood clot for Cremas. Because we know them never slow up the music business. That's why I go work with the digital distribution, digital promotion, digital marketing. So no artist in Jamaica now make money like LA now. It's impossible. They can't fly. No stage show not keep. See the LA sell crazy mass. I mean the gloves manufacturer. But I burn them now people because the Prime Minister take this thing too far. And I put my police them life in a danger. I put my doctors them life, my soldier them life in a danger. My nurse them, my lawyers them, my governmental people, my business people, them want anything in the country for dead. And them have to stabilize it back. And at them Andrew our blood clot get out first. Andrew, listen me the bomb buckle ramping me, Mr. Prime Minister. And my country ramping, and my police and my soldier, and my doctor them here ramping, and my nurse them here ramping. No. I passed last night and see my police them in the road people. No mask, no proper gloves, no suit. And then I saw corona them a fight. And then I saw the Chinese disease them fight. So what Andrew Wall said though, I want the Minister of Nursing and Doctor, the Minister of Health though. Set up my soldier them and my police want to catch virus, then end up turn and shoot them and burn them like what the Chinese do. Let me tell you what the Chinese do people. Let me tell you what the Chinese do. Now one video of people, they go show almost everything. And Donald Trump's come telling you know, so the cure. Louis Farrakhan telling you know, I'm sure say The Prime Minister not half smart like Louis Farrakhan. He not have half of the sense what Louis Farrakhan have. No disrespect to the Prime Minister. But Louis Farrakhan got a better college than the Prime Minister. Louis Farrakhan get better brought up and better educational system than the Prime Minister. And Louis Farrakhan has been saving hundreds of millions of country, speech therapy, everything. The Prime Minister can't even chat good. No disrespect to him. I'm a brethren, I'm a friend. But I can't tell my friend the right thing. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, and I mean so. At the Prime Minister. See there?
It started in China. It's a made in China crisis. The coronavirus pandemic began in China. It peaked, then it subsided. For the past 5 days, very few new cases.
These are images the Chinese government doesn't want you to see. A medical center in Wuhan, the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak. Under stress, short on supplies, overwhelmed with patients. The video is from Chun Cho, a lawyer who made the risky choice to become a citizen journalist and defy government efforts to control information.
In front of me is the virus, and behind me is the legal and administrative power of China. As long as I live in this city, I will continue to report. I only report what I see, what I hear.
So I'm telling people. So even Bart seems to have it to people so much. I've been researching. Even Bart seems to tell about the Chinese disease. So, but I don't really want to go into all of that. So, on the so going on people. So, remember, you know, the Chinese, them not help the people, them not want. Them they make the people dead off in the hospital. And then them start shoot the people, them start kill the people, them start burn the people in body. See, this leaking of people. This is one of my friends sent me this from India. Come and tell you, LA knows have links in all over the country, all over the world. I'm so globalistical. So ladies and gentlemen, Uno, take it serious. There's no coronavirus killing nobody in the Caribbean. What is going to kill the people them are the new medicine, what the Chinese and the medical associates them of the world a buckle up for come get the Caribbean people them, and the Prime Minister them get paid already for make sure it happen. Billions of dollars them get paid for make sure it happen. Not billions of dollars for the country, no billions of dollars for them on a bank book. So if it's not so, I tell the Prime Minister to declare in bank details. All them bank details them. In Switzerland bank details, in Chinese bank details, all them bank details. And we never find out say, oh wait. I was do maths now, and like LA so can say, yo, see there? This is Corona mass money. See the people? Corona mass money that. Yeah. Yeah, them that the Corona mass money. See them there? Corona mass money that. So I can declare and tell you where I get my money from, and I can check up and tell you how much gloves, how much things them. I have 5 local you on the road right now where sell mass everything for me. You understand? I'm just go around and collect. I say how much I sell already. And then say, yo, you know, so I sell 5,000. I say, give me the money up. Drop it in my bank. You understand? And then go figure out the bank account. So me a supply the Jamaica bank. The Prime Minister now bank fee money at Jamaica bank. Fee money gone to Switzerland or gone to Chinese land. I feel them bank fee money, you know. And him wife. Adler Shaw them money that Jamaica. Babs Granger money that Jamaica. I don't know Christopher Tufton money there because for be the Minister of Health and come on TV and tell the people them deadly lie there. That means that you get tip off to Tufton. No disrespect, you're my friend, but yeah, night. You have to prove to me, I say, no, LA, you know, so many nights I just, the Prime Minister tell me to talk some fucker and told me I want to lose my job. I remember one time, him did suspend me, so I know say him mad enough to suspend me again, so I know him have more power now, so he might suspend me and I can't come back into the party, so me have to go up on TV and talk to the fucker or the Prime Minister say for talk. Probably, I don't know, I'm just saying, I'm just ricocheting, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't think so. La la la. And before the show done too, enough for the woman them stop inbox me late night. I don't want nobody. A virus thing right now, me deal with it. I don't want nobody. So stop inbox but when I like me, I'm face look cute and my legs them sexy. I'm little nice. Don't do it. Sorry people, but you know, I'm a boy, January 40, but I'm just start mine. More get off of mine. Big 3 o'clock in the morning, woman wake me up. Hey, I'm calling from Greece. I like it. I'm calling from China. Hey, China, hey, get away up it. No call from China. Oh, you up on the phone. I'm going to check the phone call ban. Oh, you escape on a call. The girl in bridge security in China. Call the Lewis in the night. Or probably the government to try to set me up one of them corona victims. Like, I want to order girl called me from China last night. This man early. Ah, hello, Lewis. Face call to the people, the girl pretty the blood clot. I need them when watching in China. I like how you've been talking about down the government. My girl, I don't want you. China come from cool. I don't want you. The rest I don't want nobody, but I don't want you. So people, you want to work out the maths. I don't want these worked out, you work out. You want to try to prove that one of the things I'm talking is a lie. See, the people now who don't have no jobs and have bills to pay, they must suffer right now. Imagine now. Yesterday or day before yesterday, I'm going to give you how much food out of 9 miles and 7 miles will be. And people must feel it to heart. When I get the people the bag of rice them, because you know the 100 pound of bag of rice, 100 pound rice them, I buy a couple of them out there and send go get the people them. I deliver it myself too. And people feel away when I get the people of it, because I say, yo, what this can do? This can do nothing. People say, hey, so the Prime Minister send food most of 2 times out here. Come give a couple of 100 people. Remember now, you have over 10 or something thousand people live out at the place now, and the Prime Minister like have 10,000 people. And almost send food for a couple of 100 people up there. And some of the people have about 6 somebody living in one room, 8 somebody living in one house. 4 pound of rice, 2 pound of cornmeal, 2 pound of chicken, 2 pound of flour mean, and 2 tin of bull beef. I want to know for the Chinese bull beef for what the dead people mean, and you send out there. So, all the to save people, Mr. Prime Minister. And you have the people in the quarantine. Through your claim, say, one somebody from England come, and you beat up all England too. Love your mama queen, them can't beat you up. Don't the stinking Boris Johnson will get you them. People show them say, if England, the man of a bankruptcy. So if England now people, a superpower, and Boris Johnson successfully suffer the people them, and mortgage the people them more. No. Imagine what I'm to do job making people but can't go work for money people. If Boris Johnson successfully try to mash on England with them Chinese friend them. No. See that people? I don't want to meet a little line now.
Government's number one priority is to ensure that all parts of the United Kingdom are supported throughout this current crisis. It is evident how valuable the Union is to our collective ability to respond. I have regular engagement with the Scottish Government, and I'm confident that through continued collaboration we will beat COVID-19.
Shelly-Ann Hart.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to my honourable friend for his answer and for his thanks to all our NHS and key workers and all our communities and volunteer groups in Scotland and throughout our One Nation for all the work that they are doing together to combat this virus. Does he agree that leaving the EU has provided many opportunities for Scotland, including becoming an independent coastal state with control over its own fishing waters?
I do agree with my honourable friend. For the first time in 40 years, we have the chance to control who manages our own waters. Before we get to that stage, however, we have to address the current crisis, and in stakeholder discussions with the Scottish Seafood Association, the Scottish Salmon Producers Organisation and the Scottish Fishermen's Federation, I have been listening to their concerns on behalf of the Government and responding to how we as a UK Government can address their needs and concerns at this time.
David Lind.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Speaker, and I very much associate myself with the Minister in terms of commending our public services and in particular our NHS staff in Scotland who are performing a job that is second to none, and they truly are heroes every day. I want to take the Minister back to the original question about steps to strengthen the Union. For 2.5 years, myself and the Honourable Gentleman from the City of Chester served on the Parliamentary Constituencies Amendment Bill Committee, fighting against this Government's attempt to reduce the number of seats in this House from 650 to 600. I welcome their screeching U-turn on that, but can the Minister tell me if there are any plans to guarantee 59 seats in Scotland going forward?
The Honourable Gentleman will be aware that these our own waters. Before we get to that stage, however, we have to address
the government advice. We thank them for staying at home because it really can save lives. The coronavirus has shown that local services have been decimated by the Scottish Government as they've passed on 4 times the austerities local councils and they have received themselves. Would you agree with me that any additional budget resourcing should be passed to Scottish local councils to help bolster already under pressure local services?
Well, I do absolutely agree with him, but I must say, and we've given an extra 2.7 billion in funding for COVID-19 over and above the budget measures announced this year. The budget measures this year brought, first of all, an extra 1.3 billion in the comprehensive spending review, then another 640 million followed on from that. And I think you're absolutely right. However, I have to stress that is a matter for the Scottish Government under the devolved settlement.
Lynn Thompson, just move it.
Associate myself with the comments in support of our emergency service, but also I think we need to recognise the exceptional efforts being put in by our local government workforce as well. But in addition to that, I mean, obviously any additional funding to the Scottish Government is welcome, but in this current climate of unprecedented challenge, would the Secretary of State agree with me that more steps need to be taken, and would he continue to press Cabinet colleagues for additional support for self-employed workers and in case of moving forward with the argument for a universal basic income?
So the universal income, ladies and gentlemen, what am I trying to tell us? They will fund the people them, because they are looking at the for try to lift the thing, and they are sure it's Boris Johnson deal with fuck with that, the opposition leader them, you know. Because they are sure say the thing need to lift, because I mean normal people go out them ways because people already still up on the road no matter what. And them already know say that it's a Chinese disease, and them already lock down the people them who in England who have it mainly. You understand? So the normal look coronavirus there, because them leg out, them test nearly 20 million people, and them leg about almost all 20 million of them get leg back. Because them didn't have corona people. Corona is a mild flu, like we say, but not too long never see it. Me eat some fruits, me eat some things, and just show me deliberately try to make my body, run my body without food yesterday, run my body overtime, and I got my bed till about 5 o'clock this morning, just for sure. I said, once you don't eat good and you overwork your body, and you go into some cold water, then go into the hot, you're going to catch a little flu symptoms, aka corona. So I just gave myself corona not too long, people. Because I'm a genius. The Bible tells you, thou shalt perish because of lack of knowledge. See that? No cold again. Because you eat some fruits, drink some natural orange juice, you can eat some cooked food if you want to, with some okra and some saltfish and some ackee and the whole heap of seasoning them, because the seasoning them are going to burn out any cold. You drink some spring water, Then after that, you grab your snagger post herbal thing them. I'm afraid of a bitter one on the ass. Boy, I may look for the other one, but wait there. Anyway, I don't know I'll drink it already. I'm going to feel, but the bitter one of people, I have a month I'm supposed to take it. Bitter. I get rid of the coronavirus. I don't drink some busy tea. I drink a little salt water. I go jump off the sea. Because if you come in a car and monitor people and turn on the car, the AC alone go blow. Just look at you see some thing like some dust particles that blow. Then you have fibers. When them stuck by your nose, you start sneezing and start cough. Ask anybody. It's inevitable not to sneeze and cough. So people, where's my case? And as of today, people, any N95 mask want to see a sell out there, let me know. Because I tell you them say them for dispose of all of them, lock down the business, keep the local money. See people, I'm kind, can't put nothing right now go. I tell you keep the last of the money what them sell, which about $15,000, $25,000, $25,000 out of thing them supposed to have each. But them say keep that $25,000 or keep that $15,000, but all of the others and mask them, destroy them, the gloves them, destroy them, because I will only be supporting the coronavirus meet for the Prime Minister and we keep on selling the mask to people. I won't support it no longer. So, we're done with it, people. So, see, it's if me can make how much money I fight, I'm going to decide to I'm done with it. I don't know why you can't done with it. See it out? Chilling your record. We make fucking money off this thing. We're beard people. See it out? We're beard. We're beard. Making a crazy like a fucking money. See the people who make money off of this fucking thing. Hello, I make corona money. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we be able to make money off of it. We make money. Yeah, son. But I don't need no money for the corona thing again, people. Because I feel like if I support it, the people from LA was master say the coronavirus is real. And then the Prime Minister going to get more power now for go pass the injection for the people. And Donald Trump's already told you, ladies and gentlemen, let me make the final closement of the Prime Minister. I'll make the President of America close off the show for now. President of America, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second, people. The President is speaking.
America will again and soon be open for business. America will again and soon be open for business. Very soon. A lot sooner than 3 or 4 months that somebody was suggesting. A lot sooner. We cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem. At the end of the 15-day period, we'll make a decision as to which way we want to go, where we want to go, the timing, and essentially we're referring to the timing of the opening.
Sure.
Essentially the opening of our country. We are going to save American workers.
Yeah.
And we're going to save them quickly.
Yeah.
And we're going to save our great American companies, both small and large. This was a medical problem. We are not going to let it turn into a long-lasting financial problem.
True.
It started out as a purely medical problem, and it's not going to go beyond that. It's very important that we totally protect our Asian American community in the United States and all around the world. They're amazing people, and the spreading of the virus is not their fault in any way, shape, or form. They're working closely with us to get rid of it. We will prevail together.
So Donald Trump said, tell us, the common citizen, and not for them for all people. So that's why you say, I'm still going to support the Chinese business. I'm We still support black people business. But the Chinese government people, I feel them fault in every shape and form, but Donald Trump don't want to be diplomatic. He left LA to start that part there. Comes to my good friend in Jamaica, he will just tell the people, but I can't talk that part. I will not talk that part because the last time I told them it was Chinese virus, they attacked me. So people, but they look at normal Chinese citizen people, are good people them, nobody kill them. Good people them. Nobody kill them. Good people them. Yeah, son. But the Chinese government now mix up with the dirtiest thinking virus and kill off them one of Chinese people. So people, I'm telling you that China, if you're not say what the president of China said, he's a dead man. And you have no freedom of speech. And see that? Andrew Holness people, for sure said again, for further it, say, Jamaica don't need Chinese rule. Andrew Holness went into the Governor General and got it a farm to take all rights, freedom of speech from the Jamaican people. Yeah, son, that means in case you feel like say you can go talk anything bad against the Prime Minister on national TV or radio, they will come arrest you. And if he's a police or a soldier and the Prime Minister tell you to go do some fuckery underneath the state of emergency or lockdown, and you go say you fight against it, you're going to prison too. If he's a judge or a lawyer and the Prime Minister talk any stupidness and you go object it, underneath the form where the Governor General sign, when I read the hidden class, because LLOs I read a lot. I read a lot. Yeah, man, I read a lot. That's why I make money. People want to know why I make money, because I read a lot. So from here, it's a coronavirus, people. Reach Jamaica, I said, what? The licky Prime Minister. I'm already get the bait from the governor, from the... Oh, I make money. I make money. New money, old money. Money. Oh. But I tell me some white men have some account money. And see that even that people, if the Prime Minister was so concerned about Jamaica, he should tell people, say, yo, put on the gloves on and count the money. Because if anybody have coronavirus, it's got to pass through the money. I mean, what tell people, say, yo, coronavirus mask is not to be weird officially by the people them who don't have it. It is merely to wear by the people who have it. Them say them cough, the cough stay in the something. You know what tell people that. So how you care for Jamaica? But you want to pass the vaccine for my poor soldier and my poor police army. For them carry back, I'm going to give them pitney. And I'm going to tell some people. The vaccine now, what I'm going to give, the disease what in it will also be sexual transmitted disease. And if you believe a lie, Google it. Google it. That's why I'm glad Google or Siri it. The vaccine people, the COVID vaccine, whatever carried on, you say, all right, why would the Prime Minister now do not fail to buy the local COVID testing thing there for $20, just $20 people. One measly $20 feet people. See that $20 feet? And you want them to say, you can spare money for buy 4 million of them for get everybody in the house and free of cost. People, when I'm Prime Minister, I would have buy 10 million of them there and get everybody and give to all my neighbor country who can afford them. For sure, say a rich badness where this Jamaica rich badness. Queen Elizabeth badness, leeching badness, Donald Trump's badness, LLO's badness, rich badness. Instead of the Prime Minister saying send for 2,000 of them. 2,000 something cost $20. You get so much money from Chinese, Mr. Prime Minister. Pussy take Jamaica from Mr. Prime Minister. But where's the opposition leader when we need them? We not hear them. We're not hearing the opposition leader. So ladies and gentlemen, come on. Where is our opposition leader? I pay people for proof to me say lie me tell. When you see the show, people over 1 hour a show. Me pay $1 billion for proof say lie me tell that any part. The show, like I share the show. It will save a lot of life. So Donald Trump said. Donald Trump say I'm done with it. And the Chinese people, them with America, them say they're not going back to China. So them work hand in hand with the president. So, all them Chinese billionaires that were there, the prime minister, the smart, call it extortion, call it blackmail, all of them billionaire Chinese were there. Would have to pay me how much billions of dollars to stay here. And they would have to work hand in hand with me in my parliament now. So, and I spend some of them billions of dollars down here instead of put me under blackmail. So the Chinese and blackmail the prime minister in a country. What kind of blood clot done said prime minister this? No boy can blackmail me in my house. He must be mad. Extortion me collect. I know Zeke, I know Dodos them. How are they, man? I know Siago. Rich badness extortion, Siago say. I know Michael Manley. Extortion. Rich badness extortion, Michael Manley say. So Andrew Wallace said they will sell out. What are they, man? See them, Mr. Prime Minister? Rolling on my hand. Don't run for me. Everything real. So people, my people shall suffer because of lack of knowledge. Clean out meals. So big up all of my police them and big up all of my soldier them. Let's feel sorry for the police and soldier them people. So my advice to my police and my soldier them, do not eat no government food because they might try to put the poison on the food. The prime minister wicked enough to do it. Dr. Stinking Boris Johnson. Free up my people in England now, Boris Johnson, don't ramp with it. I shall be talking to the heroes them very soon, people. No man, I do not know the guidance of the heroes them. I know me already. I do not know the guidance on the heroes them. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make some business call right now, so soon look later. Army time. Hope the show has been very helpful to you. And as Donald Trump said, ladies and gentlemen, he won't let the cure be deadlier than.
Very soon, a lot sooner than 3 or 4 months that somebody was suggesting. A lot sooner. We cannot let the cure be worse than the problem itself. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem. At the end of the 5th.
So I'll close the show with that. Won't let the cure be worse than the problem. So Donald Trump said, say, him not take no under film presidency, under film rulership, him not taking no vaccine. Him and the Chinese them were run of China and now go back to China. Them and Donald Trump said work pan them want a cure. So people, Donald Trump's an idiot. America love Donald Trump, cherish him, and give thanks to the day when him the born. If you know millions of know the Chinese them that kill out. The Chinese government, not the Chinese good citizens them. The Chinese good citizens of the world. We love them. But the Chinese leader them with our Jamaica leader Andrew Wallace. Andrew Wallace is like a Hitler